Good evening and welcome to the St. Ignatius Athletic Field here at St. Ignatius. We're on the backfield right now on a brand new athletic campus, renovated field and track. I'm here with Teddy Hans, our football broadcaster. Teddy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm all right, and I'm here with Andy Weber, the founder of WPSN. We've got a new field, we've got a new track, we've got new lights, and most importantly, we've got a new broadcast booth, Andy. Wolfpack Sportsnet will be bringing you football all year long, and let's talk about this season. There's a new buzz, new excitement because of the new field.
Yes.
And the students, they've got a pretty good turnout, about 50 out there in the bleachers just for the inter-squad scrimmage, and should be a good year. What do you think, Andy?
There's several new things now. We have a new coach, Coach O'Connor. As well as a new AD, athletic director, Mr. X.
Yep.
So I guess it should be an exciting season for all athletic staff.
Should be a great year.
Yeah, definitely.
On to the football team. Last year was sadly a dismal 1-8. The only win coming against the public school Elmwood Park. They started off the season against actually a pretty tough Leo team who won the Chicago Catholic League Red last year. They lost 27-2, but losses to learn by, and the team knows that they don't want to go through a season like that again, and they got to play hard.
They definitely do. Their first game was against, of course, the Walter Payton Grizzlies, a CPS team.
At Toyota Park.
Yes, at Toyota Park. So an exciting game, exciting atmosphere for everyone involved. They were 8-2 last year, but to be fair to the Wolfpack, the schedule was not as rigorous.
Yep.
They played mostly CPS teams, which aren't as hard as CCL teams.
That is true.
Yes, it's definitely true. But they do have a guy named Mike Kalinnicki, I believe, a 3-year starter, a linebacker, and a running back. So pretty tough guy to deal with on the field. So on more to the schedule, Tinley Park, they were 4-5, 3-3 in conference, as you can see. Also a public school in the suburbs of Tinley Park, Illinois.
Schedule, moderate, not
too hard.
Not too hard. St. Ignatius plays some of the best teams in state.
They do.
So the 1-8, it's not like, we went 1-8. It was a horrible, horrible season. No. It was bad, but it was not like we were losing against teams that can't play football.
The losses were against Loyola.
Big names: Loyola, Fenwick, and Hales and Bishop Mack. These are some St. Rita. These are big teams. These are big teams. And on to what do we got next on the schedule, Andy?
St. Lawrence, which actually is a big game for Wolfpack, because last year they lost. I have the score right here. I'm sorry. By 1 point, 28-27.
They tried to go for 2, couldn't convert it. We need 5 wins to get into the playoffs.
Right.
5 wins. The 4 games starting off the year should be wins. They're looking like they can be wins, and if they can get those 4 wins off the bat, start off 4-0, you're 1 win away from making the playoffs, and that makes you want to play that much harder in the games to come.
No doubt. But yeah, especially for St. Lawrence, it's a key win to get into that playoff bracket. Moving on. They were actually 4-5 last year.
4-5, St. Lawrence.
Yeah, and they're also still a competitive team.
Yeah.
Now we go on to Aurora Christian, who is a brand new CCL team to the CCL expansion from the former Suburban Christian Conference.
Do you know if we're playing them away or here?
We are playing them here. Aurora Christian is here.
Okay.
Home game just like St. Lawrence.
Good thing we don't have to travel out to Aurora Christian.
We have a far bus ride. They're ranked 69th in the state, so a decent team.
Yeah.
It will be a tough game, no doubt.
Yeah.
Last year they blew out their first 4 opponents with either 0 points or only 1 touchdown for the opposing team.
Okay.
They also played in the 2013 3A Final 4 games.
Okay.
So another tough team they have to play. Now on to your schedule, Teddy. What do you have coming up?
Well, then we've got Loyola here. And we lost them, I believe, 49-0.
No, it was actually 42-0.
42-0.
Yes.
We play them here. They're ranked 49th nationally, first in the state. Last year they finished 12-2, 3-1 in league play, which tied for first in their division. They averaged 30.5 points per game. But listen to this: gave up 9.7 points a game for a differential of plus 20.8.
Ramblers
the tough
good.
teams they face this year are Mount Carmel, Edwardsville, and St. Rita. This game will be here. Bleachers will be packed. I don't think we'll be able to beat them. I don't want to mean to be pessimistic here, but they're number 1 in the state. They're 49th nationally, and you play Loyola. At least put up a fight. Give your fans something to cheer about.
With a new home field, they definitely have the advantage on them. So hopefully you can score some good points and make it at least a competitive game.
Now the Leo Lions are next. They're coached by Michael Holmes. And the Lions are a surprising good team. Last year I remember we did the same broadcast across the field, and talking to Kyle Robinson and I believe JT Schlegel, we all thought Leo was going to be an easy win. We lost 27-2.
Right.
That team was a surprise last year. They finished 10-3 last year, going 4-0 in league play and winning the CCL White Division last year. The Red Division last year. They're ranked 82nd in state, and last year they averaged 26.2 points a game and gave up 20.5 points a game. Their toughest opponents this year include Mount Carmel, Montini, and Aurora Christian, just like us.
Exactly.
Now on to another tough matchup in Fenwick. They're led by Coach Gene Nudo. The Friars finished 12-3 last year, going 4-0 in league play, and they won the CCL White. They averaged 29.8 points a game and gave up 14.5. So good offense, good defense.
Definitely.
They're ranked 55th in the state. Bennett Academy. They had a quarterback named Jack Beneventi.
You told me the story, I remember. Yeah.
So he was their star quarterback. He was a star as a sophomore. He transfers to Fenwick in the offseason.
Weird.
He moved to Oak Park, but you feel like he would still drive out to Bennett and play for his team.
Right, have some loyalty.
Exactly.
But
he got a scholarship to Iowa, and Notre Dame was looking at him. These are big schools. They're looking at him at Bennett. Now that transfer is like, why did he transfer? But he's got to prove himself at Fenwick.
Definitely.
And
whole new system, whole new coach, everything.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to adjust, and if he can do that, I think those scholarships will still be there. But Jack Beneventi could make or break the Fenwick team. Their toughest opponents coming up are Loyola, Montini, and Carmel. Not Mount Carmel, but Carmel out in Mundelein.
Okay.
Bishop Mac. The Fightin' Irish are led by Coach Richard Zanani, and they're ranked 86th in state. They finished 7-4 last year and 3-1 in league play, coming in second in the CCL White to Fenwick. They scored 27.7 points a game last year and gave up 22.8. So they had a lot of close games last year. Their toughest opponents coming up include Providence, Aurora Christian, and Leo. Now DePaul College Prep. They were called Gordon Tech last year, and now they've got the new DePaul College Prep because they partnered academically with the college, DePaul University. And the Rams are led by Coach Bill Jeske, and they're ranked 310th in state. This is another game that we can win. So if we win those 4 straight games and we go on a losing streak, the last game of the year is DePaul College Prep. It could come up to them to win that last game. Hopefully it won't.
And get into the playoffs.
To get into the playoffs.
Right.
But that last game could be make or break for Ignatius. I hope it's not. I hope we get a win earlier, get that 5th win.
If it comes to that, that'll be one exciting home game. Definitely. It's a home game. It's at Ignatius. It'll be a great game.
Yeah. They finished 2-6 last year and 1-2 in league play, coming in third in the CCL Red. They averaged 12.7 points a game and gave up 22.7. So that is a team that we should look to take advantage against. Their tough opponents coming up include Loyola, Fenwick, and Hales Franciscan.
Yeah.
Now, St. Ignatius last year had I wouldn't say great, but at least a good defense. They looked like they were getting stops,
right,
and they were giving the offense momentum, but the offense did not take that momentum.
There was momentum every game, but the offense wouldn't return the favor.
They wouldn't return the favor. And look at the scores here. Look at what we scored. 2-7-0. We put up 28 against De La Salle.
But they had 55. So
yeah, they had 55. 6, 17, 13, 14. We had that 27 against St. Lawrence.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game, but we need to score more points. It's as simple as that. Like, football is just, it's got its intricacies and it's complicated X's and O's, but when it comes down to
it's
it,
points,
if you're not scoring points, you're not going to win a football game.
No way.
And that's what Ignatius needs to do this year. They've got a new look. Danny Moore was a backup quarterback to Blake Brumfield last year. He's still in that position to be quarterback. Ryan Coolidge is a junior, and he may start as well. So they're looking to do an option this year, okay? So the quarterback will run to have his running back as an option, but also the pass option. So, they've got a lot to work with, and let's see if it works out. They've got new running backs involved. Regular would be Brendan McNally as running back, but you'll also see Max Bonholtz, maybe even Frank DeLeo, who plays on the defensive side, getting some touches. Yeah, all of our classmates. And the defensive side should look strong as always. Frankie DeLeo is an all-conference player. Louis Burek, another senior, is looking to really cement himself as a huge defensive presence, as he has been as an underclassman sophomore. And then
he was all-conference last year, so he's a strong player. And WPSN taking a short break. Right back after this.
So, Andy, did you watch the game last night?
Nah, Jimmy, I missed it.
Great game.
Good game.
Yeah. Show off.
That's good. Cool.
We're back from our commercial break here, and Andy's going to have a little breakdown of how the CCL expansion happened in the offseason here.
Thanks, Teddy. Now, this year is a lot different from the past. We now have 4 divisions as opposed to 3 in the CCL. The blue, green, white, and red. And the blue is the top division, of course, as what has in years past.
Who's in there?
Loyola, Mount Carmel, Brother Rice, Providence, and St. Rita. So all very strong teams.
Those will be some good football games.
Definitely
there.
top teams in the state. Loyola 8A champs. Mount Carmel, I believe, is 7A.
Yeah.
In the green, you have Montini, also a new addition from the Suburban Christian Conference.
Yeah.
You also have Fenwick, which is a former, still CCL team, long-time rival. Then you have De La Salle. St. Francis, also a new Suburban Christian Conference team, has transferred. And Marmion Academy, also from the Suburban Christian Conference. Back to our own division, the white division, we have ourselves, Ignatius. Then Aurora Christian, also a Suburban Christian team. Bishop Mac, St. Lawrence, and Leo. And then red, DePaul College Prep, formerly Grand Tech. Lake Forest Academy, which is actually boarding school. So it is a non-IHSA school competing in the CCL.
Okay.
So that's something different this year. Then St. Francis de Sales, Hales, and St. Joe's.
We actually played St. Francis de Sales in the basketball
I remember that.
playoffs.
We were there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's definitely a bigger CCL.
Oh yeah.
But nothing we haven't really seen before.
No, and we're not playing most of those new teams.
No,
we're playing
right.
Aurora Christian. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do against the new team, Aurora Christian.
Yeah.
But mixing it up a little bit, and hopefully this will be a good year. We have the same expectations. Last year didn't pan out as well. New excitement all around here. These players want to give their bigger fan base now. It's something to cheer about. You know, something to to be excited. We haven't felt, because where we used to play was University of Chicago.
Right.
That's about a half an hour drive, 25 minutes
on the highway.
On the highway, it was brutal. Okay.
Yeah.
So on Monday, no students are like, "Oh, can't wait for the football game this weekend." This year, they're going to be like, "Are you going to the football game? Are you going to the football game?" Those bleachers are going to be packed, and there's a lot of excitement this year.
All they have to do is basically fall out the door of the school,
exactly,
and they're on the field,
and they're there.
Yeah,
and that's great, because that field was so beautiful last year, and it was just used for
just gym class.
Just gym class and, field, lacrosse or whatever, and the stands were rarely packed, but this year...
Well, now it's a brand new field. I don't know if you can see on the
games
camera.
Here, and
if the camera can move up a tiny bit, we now have brand new lights, as well as a brand new field. So it's immaculate in my personal view. On the left, it's not built yet. We will have a student section, which is proposed.
Oh, really?
Not promised, but that's what I've heard rumors of a student section in the east-facing end zone.
Huh.
So maybe that'd be pretty cool in my humble
that'd
opinion.
be great, because to be honest, I don't think those bleachers are going to hold.
Right. No. Oh, no.
Because the excitement around this, I'm looking at this.
For the Loyola game.
Half of the bleachers are almost filled to this inter-squad scrimmage.
For a scrimmage, yeah. Also, one more addition, the brand new track. My personal favorite, because I run cross country.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The new track, I mean, I hadn't seen it all summer, and I come out here, and this thing, it really is great. You know, the new athletic director maybe was a little too optimistic in his senior class meeting, but honestly, I'm glad that we have an athletic director who's so optimistic about.
We need that.
We need somebody to tell us, hey, we know you can be great, and you are going to be great, and you're going to make the school proud.
You can beat those Loyola Mount Carmel teams. You can compete with them.
Well, the Fenwicks and the
No, but you can. In some,
exactly.
If you work your way up, you can compete with those teams.
I'm just joking, but the football team is. We haven't had a football team here. We were 1945 City co-champions.
Came back in 2003, didn't do so well.
We came back, and we haven't been good since we came back, and this year is probably the most excitement that's surrounded this place since we've come back, and the program looks like they've got some players that can do damage on the football field, and it'll be great to see this year.
Imagine that, brand new sports, brand new athletic director, brand new field, as well as our brand new equipment at Wolfpack Sports. It's going to be a great year for broadcasting in my personal view.
Exactly, and it should be. It really should be.
It should. We're going to actually, next up we'll have interviews with Fricky DeLeo, who I have the position listed right here.
And he's a safety, I believe.
Yes, he is a safety, and as well as an, what was that? Sorry, what does that say? Can't read my own handwriting.
D-back, defensive back.
Defensive
and then
back,
Lewis Burek is a linebacker and an offensive guard.
Yeah.
And those are the two defensive players who should really lead this team, And
so
scrimmage has ended. They're doing their chants to the happy crowd there. And I think we're going to go to another commercial break and come back with our interviews after the break.
Stay with us.
We're known for two people tonight, St. Ignatius and Mr. Raceman.
I'm here with safety Liam Healy. First of all, Liam, how did the scrimmage go?
Went well. Thought we could pick up the intensity, get the game situation feelings going again, but it went well. Not bad for a first time out in full gear.
So you need 5 wins to get into the playoffs this year. And do you think that's possible? Do you think you've got a shot at it this year?
Yes, definitely. We have a great new coaching staff, great guys, great group of seniors to lead us, and we definitely have the capability to go and make it to the playoffs for the first time and host a playoff game here under the lights. It's going to be great.
New stadium, new field, new lights. There's new excitement, a new buzz about this. You got to be proud to be part of this football team, don't you? It's probably the most excitement they've had maybe ever.
It's definitely, we're making history here, as Coach always says, and it's great to be a part of it, and I can't wait for the season to get started.
All right, thanks a lot, Liam. See you on the field this year.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Here with linebacker Lewis Burek. First of all, how do you think that scrimmage went?
Not as well as we wanted it to, but we had to get in. It was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little bit better today, and we're just getting ready for Walter Payton. That's what our focus is on right now.
Toyota Park, big game. You're running a new system. On offense, it seems like you're running the option. Can you explain that a little bit to the WPSN audience?
Yeah, so we're running a triple option flex bone. So we're going to have 3 running backs on the field at all time. Quarterback's kind of our 4th running back. We're going to ground it down people's throats, hit them with that play action pass, and gash people for big gains.
Yeah, I feel like the defense has been the strong point in the last couple of years. And does the defense look as strong, stronger? What do you think from last year?
Well, we think we're better every single day, and we think we're going to go out at Walter Payton. We're going to play as best as we can and pitch a shutout. That's our goal every single week.
As a staple, you being the linebacker, as you being a leader, what do you do specifically to lead the younger players? You and Frank are the seniors, the big guys now, and it seems like you've been leaders sophomore, junior year. You seem to have that leadership in you. What do you do to help the younger players?
Just got to bring it every day. Approach it with intensity. I thought we didn't have the intensity we needed today, and just approach every practice as preparation for game night.
Yeah.
That's how we're looking at it.
Thanks for the interview, Lewis.
Thank you, Teddy.
Good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
I'm talking to safety and running back Frank DeLeo here. I talked to Liam Healy. I talked to Lewis Burek, and they seem to think that that scrimmage lacked a little bit of intensity that you guys wanted. Do you agree with them?
Totally agree. We work way harder than what we showed out there today, and we're going to pick it up. We'll come back tomorrow morning. We're going to have a team meeting a little bit before the coaches come, straighten everything out, and we'll get ready to roll this week.
That's awesome. I was talking to Lewis about him being a leader, and you're obviously a leader yourself. You've been an all-conference player in the past. And I saw you hooting and hollering out there and, getting amped, getting pumped. And I was talking to Lewis, these younger players, they look up to you. I think you've been a leader sophomore, junior year, and then you're finally able to show your capacity to be a true leader because you're the oldest guy here. Do you agree with me? Do you think that you getting amped, you getting pumped? Because it seems to me that when you get amped, you get pumped. The younger players get pumped, and they look at you and they think, all right, I see a leader getting pumped. I got to get energized myself.
Exactly. The old saying goes, all the little guys look up to you. And however you act, they're gonna act. If you're gonna act tired, they'll be tired. If you're gonna be pumped up, they're gonna be pumped up. Yeah, I got a starting safety with me, Hunter Burkett. He's a sophomore. He just picked up safety this year, so. The transition's going well for him, but he reacts how I react. If I'm tired, he's gonna be tired, and that's the same thing goes for everybody else.
Yeah.
We got I got a couple young guys on the defense. So they look at me and Lewis all the time.
Yeah.
So their eyes are gonna be on us, not only on our team, but our coaches are watching us too, and they tell us we gotta pick it up. So
exactly.
We're gonna have a more upbeat tempo practice tomorrow, and the rest of the week, and it'll really show come Sunday.
Well, we got a new field, we got new lights, we got new bleachers. It seems like there's more excitement about this football team than there ever has been in the past. And it seems like during a school week, they're gonna be like, "Are you pumped for this football game on Friday? Are you excited for that? Are you amped?
Oh yeah, I'll never forget. I shadowed the week after the 2010 team beat De La Salle, and that was the best feeling in the world. I remember the school was just electric, and that's how it's gonna be all week, all season. I know it's gonna be like that. I know when they came out, they were 3-0 after that win. It was a big win for the school. I know that. We're coming off, a rough season last year, and we put it behind us, and we got 8 returning starters on defense, so we're excited about that. And we know everybody in the school is excited for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're playing at a big venue on Sunday at Toyota Park, and we're going to come out and show it, and everybody during the school week is going to be fired up.
Well, great luck on the season, and thanks for the interview.
Thanks, Ted. I appreciate it.
That concludes our inter-squad scrimmage. Thanks for watching. I'm Teddy Hans.
I'm Andy Weber.
And stay tuned in to all the events WPSN will broadcast later this year.
Thanks for watching.